last hitting does a couple things. So obviously you can get much better at it, and then once you add in something new to your mental stack, then your last hitting will suffer again. So it's a very good baseline metric for how good your autopilot is. Like, can you farm every single CS while concentrating on other things? And at some point in your league, like, experience, you will be able to do that if you practice enough. Basically, you can start adding things to your mental stack, see how your last hitting goes, and then use that as the baseline, if that makes sense. But I think so far you did good with the nodes. Did it feel like unfun? Like, did it feel uninteresting while you were doing these things and you were like pulling yourself across the line, if you understand what I mean?
I think at first, but I was starting to get into it.
Okay, so it was torturous at the beginning.
Or not even torturous, but I don't know. I don't want to say like I didn't believe it, but I wasn't like fully convinced, I guess.
Oh, that's fine. No, that's completely normal, completely fine. For me,
the thing is, I was doing it more. I was seeing it like across solo queue sessions, and it was like, okay, this actually does make a lot of sense. So
yeah. And sometimes it'll be attention to detail. Sometimes you'll do it for 20 games and you might not learn that much. It's like, first of all, you have like the discipline of doing something that isn't just queue up and play again like a crack addict. And you might find something in the game that you see a couple times and you're like, wow, I've seen that before. And your brain will see the pattern in the next game and maybe you won't even think about it, and subconsciously you'll fix it.
Yeah, I noticed that happening too. Like I was or sometimes it would like just click in my brain while I was playing, and then I would fix it in game, right?
Right. So one of the biggest issues when you just spam play is that you have too much information going on for you to remember things that well. It's like Reels. I don't know if you watch Reels, but if you watch it for 30 minutes, you have no idea what you started watching. You have no idea what you watched midway through. You barely even remember the reel you just watched.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But this constantly, by tracking your metrics, it constantly brings your attention back to the things that you think matter. Or in this case, we think matter. Base timing, maintaining your tempo, punishing your mechanical sequence, for example, with the traps. And then last hitting as a baseline. Tracking the enemy jungler. And yeah, you can average all of these out, or the most important thing, right? It's not necessarily that you need to know, oh, this game was a 3 and that game was a 2 and this game was a 5. It's more about the difference between. Because for me, I might rate things differently to you. And player C might rate things differently to both of us. So the most important part is the difference, right? Because the difference shouldn't be that big. If on my scale, your scale, their scale, the difference should be more comparable. Make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So pay attention to the difference in between games. Why did it get better this game? And then you look through, oh, actually 2 of my other stats were better this game. Oh, actually it was just an easy game for me to play because the enemy was sucked. Or they didn't contest wave, or I had full wave control, therefore I could add things to my mental stack. And then you realize, oh, okay, so when I have control of the wave, I know what to do. So when I don't have control of the wave, why do I not know what to do? And then you start investigating and poking in that area. Oh, actually, I don't know when to base on time when I didn't fix my wave perfectly. Oh, I'm not willing to lose some CS to maintain my tempo. Or I'm spending too much time going and dropping a ward. Or I'm not clearing the wave efficiently. Whatever. You get my point.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. Maybe you can see how it might possibly be useful. And even if it's not useful, right? Even if this is complete yap and none of it is ever useful to you, the upside is you'll become more disciplined about the game. Instead of just queuing up like a crack addict, you have these tasks to do that if you want to play a new game, you need to do this. And that starts turning into more of like a professional, or having a more like work-oriented mindset rather than just spam playing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which game do you want to start with, the Jinx or the Sivir?
It doesn't matter to me, but just
Jinx. It's been decided. Time for my trusty epic pen. I feel like the last time we watched the VOD together, there was also a level 1 stack incident. Are you a cheeser or are your teammates cheesers?
We're versus Blitz, so we wanted to stack, I think.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, with Blitz, walking through the wave, I like. Okay. There's a bunch of things that I want to point out to you before this even started. Okay. Level 1, Fight to the death. Tell me what happens.
I think it depends on how it goes. Like if I get hooked, obviously we lose, right? If Nautilus gets to hook Yunara and I can like not get hit by Blitz, then it's good as well.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Eventually, I think we both have lethal, but she'll have Q, right? So I think she will eventually win. And also I have Ghosts. She probably has barrier, I think, in this game. So I think they will end up winning if we just fight to the death right now.
Okay. There's a couple things I want to point out. Have you watched Naruto, the anime?
No.
Shit, I had the best example ever. Okay. Have you watched Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay, you know this scene? Hopefully I'm not spoiling for anyone. But you know when like Harry and Voldemort are like, they're both like throwing the thing at each other like this?
I like the beam
And
struggle or
it's
whatever.
like red and then blue or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
think of this as like a little character and then little character here. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to show you by this is that at some point one character will overpower the other under certain circumstances or certain details. Now, I'll give you the example in this one. When Yunara gets Q and Yunara's Voldemort here, she's going to get a lot stronger than you, right? Then when it runs out, you can take the power back. So if you're a smart player, you play when it's even or ahead, and you exit when it's losing, and then you come back when it's ahead.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? And so the concept here, I wanted to ask you another question. So you said, okay, if I get hooked, it's bad. And if Yunara gets hooked, it's good. What happens if you both get hooked?
Well, then I think I'm not in the position anymore where I can like exit while it's while their beam is ahead. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think I kind of agree with you. It's going to take Yunara 4 auto attacks and you have Ghost plus Nautilus as passive. Once Blitzcrank hooks you, is he useful?
No, he has no spell anymore.
Does he
Like,
have high
like
base
90 auto attack,
damage?
I guess. No.
I don't think Blitz is that scary for you, level 1. I
Yeah, I
actually think
agree.
that Nautilus is like is a lot more OP.
He's more of a champion. Yeah.
So for me, the important part is, what's the detail that you have strength over Yunara? Like which detail?
I outrange her with rockets.
Okay, so why are we starting the lane? Not trying to auto attack them.
That's a good question. I see your point. Yeah.
Like, I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm doing is asking you questions, and based off your logic, you're not following your logic.
Right. Yeah.
Where should you be standing right now?
Like closer, I think, just behind the minions. Like I can stand like behind our melee
Okay.
pretty much. Trying to.
Yunara has 0 stacks, and Blitzcrank needs obviously a straight line to hit a hook. Okay.
Yeah.
So, are these champions effectively useless right now?
Yeah.
So should you be here? Behind these minions, dancing, twerking in their face, telling Nautilus to hook anytime he can?
Right, right.
Instead, we're trading even orders on the wave. Now you're like, oh, actually, looks kind of juicy. Why hit that minion? This one here.
I should not.
Tell me why.
I should not.
Okay, why you shouldn't then?
Because like it's what we talked about before. Like last time, I have the push no matter what. Like I will
Right.
always get level 2.
Agree.
So you just want to slow it down.
Okay, Yunara has a job. She wants to kill these 2 minions. Can you punish her?
I can try. Yeah.
Can you?
I think it might be hard because of hook, but
Okay, I think you can't. I think that if you walk here, you will get hooked. So who can punish Yunara on DCS?
the Nautilus can hook. But
Do you see it?
yeah, I see like the angle. Yeah.
Yeah, so in this case, it's not on you to punish her, it's on your support. Because, as we defined, if you get hooked here, the reason why it's not good is that they can just auto attack you for free and then the trade exits. And Nautilus will not be in range if they play good.
Yeah, I see your point.
Okay. Now Yunara uses Q. Okay. You played around her Q reasonably. Now what?
Now it's down, right? So we should try to walk up and punish it.
Right? Where should you be?
Like way closer, yeah, right there.
She shouldn't be allowed to touch the wave without getting harassed.
Yeah, I see
Okay,
it.
now you realize you're on a bomb for level 2. You have the push first, and they back up. Okay, let's watch this again. Did you need to rocket that way, the front three?
No, I don't think so. But after this, like I definitely shouldn't auto it anymore.
Where should your rocket
so.
be going?
Onto them, yeah.
Right? And then let's say that you and Yunara are playing Mario Party, right? And the minigame is push the wave. When would Yunara beat you?
When she has stacks, and even then, I'm not sure.
Okay, so
like,
first piece of feedback is why are we hovering on Blitzcrank icon? We need to know how many stacks this guy is at all times, just like when we're playing against Ezreal.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then after that, if she didn't have access to Q, then you should harass her until she has Q. And then you need to be mindful that, okay, when she gets Q, she might be able to equalize the wave. She might be able to.
Yeah.
If she uses her Q to match push, guess what happens? She gets level up and then she has no Q and she's useless.
Yeah,
so the truth is, she can't equalize. Which means there's no rush for you to push. And then the second biggest problem is that you overpush.
Mm-hmm.
So look, they go AFK and look, they're going to lose nothing. They should have got zoned some experience. Nautilus should have had an angle to hook. And you know, if enemy bot lane is good, you know what they'll do? At all costs. At all costs. Actually, I want you to try visualize something. Could the enemy team punish you guys here? This is a bit of a hard question, so think about it for a second. Okay, play the sequence out if they hold it.
Like they hold it, and then like wave will like be frozen there until we get to
Tell
push
me,
and crash
tell
again,
me
right?
everyone's job. Okay, so this guy tries to freeze and keep the wave here. What's Nautilus's job?
He has to like walk up and hook whoever's doing it.
Try to hook. And what happens if he hooks Yunara and it hits successfully?
Well, then she'll get chunked.
She'll get Blitzcrank hooked into the turret and he'll lose his flash. Do you see it?
Yeah, for sure.
If you get frozen on this wave state, can you punish the enemy bot lane?
I think we can look for rockets and shit, yeah.
Okay, you can look for rockets for shit. And every single time you look for a rocket, guess what Blitzcrank's doing?
He's
looking to hook you, and the hook is now no longer I get chunked, it's I have to flash because of the turret.
Yeah, that's true.
How is the wave ending up here, man? Because we overpushed. Now, enemy bot lane is boosted and doesn't hold it. Okay, perfect. Great. But the wave again is now slow pushing back to us. Three camp timer. I would be mindful, by the way, of this ward. Enemy jungle's Graves, right?
Yeah. You think he could be there already?
No, not necessarily. It's not necessarily about him being there. But what's the important part?
Oh, he could go from other angles, I guess, right?
Right.
Like
so,
he could overdirect it or something.
Okay, so you have Ghost, right?
Yeah.
So if Graves shows here, you could Ghost and you're probably okay. Or it's not here. He's gonna show like on your ward, somewhere around here, right, on the edge, right? If he shows here, maybe you don't have to Ghost and you just back off. The issue is the risk of this ward is that he could hop this wall, loop, and you're cooked because you won't know he's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
So you need to be mindful of getting cheesed against champions that are mobile over walls. Is he going to do in this game? Probably not. Is it useful? Probably not. So, why you auto attack here? Tell me. What's your intention?
No idea. It's pretty mindless, yeah.
I mean, for me, it's important that you... What do you think that you're thinking in the game? Try to rationalize why you did what you did.
I think I'm trying to keep it even, you know? So
okay,
they don't
why would you do that?
Just so they, what's it called? They don't get to base on a good timer, you know?
Okay.
Like if they get to crash everything for free, then they get to base, and I have to stay on a tower to catch more minions, you know?
Okay, so if you didn't touch this wave, would you still be able to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the detail that pushes you to hit this minion?
It's the she autos. I'm trying to match it.
Okay, and what does it do? If you don't match it, what happens?
I mean, eventually, like the next wave will settle, and it'll be like further up in our lane, right? And they'll have a bigger stack.
This is your experience bar.
Oh well, they're gonna get 3 first if nothing happens.
I think that
because-
that's why you're doing this. That you don't want to be down on the power level and you want to match their experience while still letting it push back to you. This is my assumption.
Okay.
But I don't know what you're thinking. Okay. Okay, what's the most important thing right now to avoid death?
We need to ward our tribush.
Do we? Is Graves the thing? Is Graves scary?
Well, it's like the hook into him. I think if it's just 2v2,
Okay.
we can live. But if the Graves is here and we get hooked, then it's kind of doomed.
Okay, so if Graves is here and you get hooked, so do you need the ward here?
Well, if we get the ward there, then it allows us to play like on the wave. But we could just back up, right? Because they're gonna get 3 anyway.
Okay, the most important detail here is not vision in try or vision of Graves, it's respecting this guy's movement. Okay, right now, if Blitzcrank is smart and Graves is farming Gromp, like he's pathing bot to top, I don't know, I didn't see the early game, maybe he's pathing down 100%, not sure.
He's gonna walk up anyway, though. Yeah. Like
Okay,
to
yeah,
feign
if
it,
he's
right?
smart, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You guys are checkmated based off the info. Right?
Yeah.
But what's
yeah.
Blitz doing? Completely jerking. Useless, useless, useless. They got level 3 versus level 2. Where's Blitzcrank?
Right.
Nautilus should have to trade hooks here and buffer the mechanic, if you know what I'm talking about. You can just see like the lack of attention to detail when they're about to level up. Look at their position. So awful. And I want you to see it from their perspective because you need to see it from yours too. Right? Like when you're watching a replay, you can easily watch from the enemy's POV too. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, enemy goes towards, you guys hold the wave. Okay. What just happened now? Blitz hooks, right?
He does the buffer thing.
321 Blitz hook. It's like 20-second cooldown, no? Something like that.
Like 18 or something. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Like approx. So let's go. 340 is up.
Yeah, that's something I need to do as well. That's not really. I do it based off of like intuition, I guess. I never.
Oh,
do
terrible.
That, really.
Terrible,
Yeah,
terrible,
it is
terrible.
awful. Yeah.
Terrible. I mean, in a team fight when there's like 1 million people using spells, I get it. When you're playing against
In lane, though, it's
like
so
a
important.
literal useless champion outside of one spell, would be nice if we tracked that one cooldown.
Yeah, for sure.
So my point is here that like your position, like if you want to try squeeze, throw a W, get some more information, go here, sure, do what you want. But just pay attention to it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, right now they're looking to Chizu, he's doing grab and basing. Nautilus and Graves are probably here, so your positioning's good. It's fine, doesn't matter, it's just mechanics. Okay, so Nautilus obviously could have done a little better here. Okay. What's your threat right now?
What do you mean? Like, what am
Like-
I threatening?
Yeah, no. What's dangerous to you right now?
I mean, the Graves could pop out a tribush, but like, it's
Right.
not. It's kind of fake.
No, it's not fake. That's your threat. Your threat is that the enemy
Yeah,
jungler
that's
could be
kinda good,
around.
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so which side of the lane should you kite towards?
To the right.
Okay, my second piece of feedback is pick your poison. Okay, either pick this guy to trade with or pick this guy to try to kill. Okay, I don't like that you swap targets here. I know he's getting turret shot, but I think you should have ghosted and continued on your Nara.
Yeah. And
But you don't
when I was
have to.
reviewing this game,
You
that
don't
was my
have to.
thing, is I should have ghosted. But
The thing is, like, it's completely fine not to ghost, and it's completely fine to not take the volatile approach. But it's reasonable to do so as well. As long as you play outside of Graves' range, it's legal. Now, this, what am I gonna say to you?
I mean, this is terrible. I just received
Why?
a wave.
Why? But why is this terrible?
Oh, okay. Well, it's like the thing we were talking about before with the beam. Like she has her Q up, right?
Right?
I'm
She has
very
her she
low.
has her Q. Your she sandwiches herself. You can't do anything. You're
Yeah.
actively choosing to trade against someone who has a bigger gun than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pistol versus fucking AK. Run away, bro. And to top it off, we're still trading on weak side. No flash. Flash late. Oh my goodness. You survive. By the...
Very lucky.
What did they say? By the hair of your chin? By the skin of
Something
your
like
teeth.
that,
We have some good sayings in Australia.
yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. Okay. Goodbye. You just died.
Yeah, Blitz is not showing, right? So
Yeah, you cannot show here. Oh,
yeah.
kappa, 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 kappa. I'm wrong,
Oh,
I'm
did he
wrong.
show? He
Both
did
supports
show,
are top.
yeah.
My bad, my bad.
No, I believed you for a second.
Yeah, but that's bad. You can't believe me blindly. You have to fight with me. Okay, this
No, I
is all
thought you were right
fine.
though.
Probably could have pushed a bit slower, but it's fine. Take this slow. Okay, respecting blitz. Wow. I like that. If I wanted to be super critical here, I'm not 100% sure about blitz's tempo, but I think it's legal for you to ward here. The reason why it's fine not to is because Yunara's on wave. If Yunara went fog,
Right.
I think you have to ward here.
Yeah, I see
Because Blitz, if he's smart, tries to kill you here and let Graves die. Let Graves die.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it becomes like a hostage exchange, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rek'Sai, for taking the kill. You'll be useless in the next 10 minutes. Okay, what's your objective right now? Like, what do you want?
I just want to farm the minions without dying.
To get what?
6, because she has it.
6 and BF.
Right, yeah.
So for the love of God, AFK for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
As soon as she gets 6, so what could you do right now that would... let me think about how I want to phrase this. What story could you sell to the enemy bot lane to get access to all the creeps? It's kind of a hard question.
I mean, maybe Xerath could like roam down or something, but they see our
Great.
jungler. So
And keep going. So yes, so it could be jungle danger, but jungle's showing. Could be mid, but mid's like useless or uses ult or whatever. So what could you do right now?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So the concept that I want you to start thinking about is playing with vision. Okay. When she gets 6, what should you do?
I think we need to back up and respect
Okay,
it.
you need to run to your turret.
Yeah.
Now, then there's a game of chicken that happens. If Yunara wants to deny you CS, she'll last hit here, okay? Now, if she last hits, the problem is there's a few things that happen. You guys then go on fog, and you guys could be doing a few things. Basing, roaming. Now, she probably doesn't know your gold perfectly, but the issue is you could base, come back to lane, and if she's slow pushing, maybe you can even look to cancel her.
Yeah, it's very good.
So if you're in fog, now you're putting all the pressure on Yunara to make a good decision. And what's the decision? Well, should I slow push or should I fast push? And now if she fast pushes, what happens? They
Or
have
we
to
just
try.
stay and
They have
catch
to
it?
try twerk in front of your turret and hook you.
Yeah.
And then what happens? The next wave comes in. You get level 6. You can do the same thing again. You go fog. And now imagine this time they slow push on you, right? And you can't go bot because she's level 6. She's too strong, right? It's one of the timers in the matchup where she's too strong. So roam mid. Run into the enemy jungle. Drop wards. If they want to slow push and deny you, go swap. Run to grubs. Go overload top and dive. Do you see how I'm thinking about this?
Yeah,
Just
for
because
sure,
you
for sure.
can't fight them right now doesn't mean you don't have options. It being in a losing state means you're restricted, doesn't mean you can't do anything. So in this case, yep, traps were not good as described. You have two options with the traps and you went for neither. What are your options?
Well, I think he can either hook Yunara, I can trap off of that, or I can like trap the Blitz or something. But
Right, so, okay, let's say he hooks Yunara. Can you kill her right now?
no, it's like I'm trapping her, then running. That's the idea.
Okay, so who's the scary one here?
It's the Blitz with the hook.
So why is Yunara not more scary than Blitz?
Well, I mean, I'm like 80% HP, right? She has to take a while to kill me.
Yep.
That's pretty much it, right? She
That's
already
it.
used her W. So,
And
yeah.
E.
Yeah.
Great, good luck 100 zeroing us right now. Impossible.
Yeah, she used her shit, so.
So if Blitz has no flash, you don't die here. If Blitz has flash, you're dead. Because they just flashed your traps, right?
Right.
Goodbye. You're dead too.
Do you think holding the traps is good? I feel like it could be okay for the dive, but
No.
no? Okay.
Like, the thing is, why solve a problem that doesn't exist yet?
Yeah, that's
They
true.
can't
That's
dive
true.
you.
Right.
Right here, there's no dive.
Yeah.
Still no dive, still no dive, still no dive, still no dive. You're now dead, 100%, if you stay bot.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So, what should you do?
You can just dip, I think.
You have two options. First one
You
is
can run outplay or you
go
can
off
dip,
vision and sell them a story that you based. Let them
and come
wait.
back
They
next
go
wave.
fog,
Yeah.
you wait 8 seconds for them to recall, and then push out. Be a little rat and try to get 1300. You can't, probably,
Right.
in this case. Unless you want to, like, I don't know, maybe suicide for a plate or something. But I think you still can't. It's not possible. But look at the enemy bot lane. Do they want to dive you right now?
Not right now. Not
They
until I
don't
show.
understand what's going on the map state.
Yeah.
They should be fake, like, enemy support should be basing here.
Yeah, right.
Do you see it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For
And he
sure.
should be saying to you, you can't catch the wave. So let them make the mistake. Back up. Instead, you say, hello, I'm a juicy Jinx. I'm going to get dove. Alright, you made it a bit too easy for them.
Yeah, I see it.
And in this case, you need to chase Blitz, by the way. The reason why you need to chase Blitz is the faster you get a reset, the faster this guy will tank, and the faster you might get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, you ended up getting... Oh... Alright, I think you have to wait here, by the way.
I was thinking about it. I was contemplating it, but I wasn't sure, so I just didn't.
Alternatively, the other option is you don't buy anything.
Yeah, that's an option too.
And you run back bot and you just shove 2 waves ASAP and then base.
I was like, boots aren't that bad because there's a blitz on enemy team, but
It's fine. It's fine. Just like the thing is, the way that this game's gonna play out is someone's gonna hook, they're gonna get Xerath queued, or they're gonna get Rek'Sai knocked up, and the Rocket W should be pretty guaranteed.
right. So having the AD is nice. Yeah.
100%, right? And in a 2v2 all-in, what's gonna happen? Well, if he gets hooked into traps plus W plus Rocket, he might die.
Right.
With Boots, it's like kind of useless.
won't.
The only thing is safety from Blitz. But the truth is, you're pretty much always safe from Blitz if Nautilus plays good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, you buy Boots against Ezreal, right? Because every interaction involves movement, speed, and dodging.
Right.
But against, Yunara, there's not really anything to dodge. Her W, I guess. Her ult W, I mean. And normal W. Okay, so we're useless now for another 1k gold. Nice. Tempo Master. Okay, so this is another timer where you need to be careful in the sense of like, right now, the enemy AD probably doesn't see your support. So if you're a psychotic, you can try to bluff him. But if he's a noob, he's not going to understand that you're bluffing him.
Yeah, for sure.
and right now he stomps you 1v1, so yeah. This is fine. They're wasting a lot of resource into you. She ulted for fun to try to chunk you. Okay. Now, this is a very interesting concept, okay? And I think I talk about it in the guide with the object permanence. Do you know this concept?
Yeah.
Okay, so explain it to me.
Well, it's like a psychology thing, right? Where like you know peekaboo with babies. It's like once
Exactly.
you cover their eyes or like your face, then they don't think you're there anymore. So
Yeah, so you disappeared, right? So
Yeah.
right now, why are you going towards here? Or why are you going to Grump?
We're going to collapse on the graves of the Gromp.
Okay, if you saw Blitz, would you do this?
No.
Like if you didn't see Blitz, sorry. Okay, the answer is no.
Yeah,
Okay,
if he was
cool.
on fog, I would not do it. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the big problem here?
Well, I think I click back, right? As if I'm in threat, but I'm not. So
I think there's a few things that you don't know what Graves' condition is, and you knew where Blitz was in this case. But for
Yeah.
me, when are you getting help from Rek'Sai?
in like 40 seconds or something.
Okay, so do you
He'll
need to
do something
defend
up
this
to
Gromp
camps.
with your life?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, and I want to be very clear that you have an option here. If you think that it's good to defend the Gromp and you know your limits and you think it's a good idea because you saw Blitz, go for it, man. I'm not going to tell you not to. All I'm saying is, if you're risking access, like, now I hate it. Because before you were not using any resource here. You're not losing minions, you lost a ward, okay, it's fine, kind of whatever. As soon as you use traps, I hate it. Why? Your objective is to catch the bot wave. But right now, you're defending the line of Rek'Sai. But Rek'Sai doesn't care about this Gromp. He cares about his hypercarry Jinx's life and farm.
Yeah, okay.
We lose the CS, and now you're completely zoned off the wave.
Right.
If you're healthier,
Yeah.
what can you say to the enemy bot lane? Yeah, come dive me and see what happens. And you know what else you're
For
saying to them?
sure.
When you stay under the turret, guess what they're thinking? Oh shit, we don't know where Rek'Sai is.
Uh-huh.
And you say, yeah, come dive me, see what happens. My Rek'Sai will show up in 5 seconds, even if you kill me, you're all going down. That's the story you need to sell to them based off this map state. Instead, you throw traps, and you throw traps further than him, which indicates that you want extension. You want the fight to continue here. Which, based on this map state, is not true at all. Do you see it?
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Okay.
For me, this was not the best fight to engage in, but I wanted to follow the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, it's
And
not.
I think if he goes on the Yunara, it's actually fine instead of what he did. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of details. I don't think the fight's great. Is the fight
It's
game
not.
losing? Not really. I think the important part is like, what can I give you feedback on here? Like, what's Xerath gonna do after this W?
he should eat him.
Yeah, he should probably
Or
even
Q.
E first, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
he's
thing
on
is,
fog,
when this
right?
guy
So
gets
he probably
E'd, what do you have to do?
W, just
You
hit him.
have
right?
to try hit him.
Yeah.
You're now kiting into enemy's territory. If this guy doesn't die here, I think we can open. Now, should Rek'Sai go on this guy? Ah, well done, man. Thank you for taking down the Blitzcrank. You know what I mean? Like, why are you going on
Yeah.
Blitzcrank? This guy needs
Yeah,
to
that
get
makes sense.
mega flamed. But the best thing you could have done is you could have followed up on the CC faster, and then you also could have understood your safe zone. Your safe zone is now here. But this fight's cooked anyways. So
Yeah,
not,
for
not
sure.
that big of an issue. So I think the most important thing you need to understand is like, I think you have the logic. But I think sometimes your assessment of it, either you're not thinking about it, which I think part of the reason why we're going through the metrics is to bring your attention and awareness back to these things. Because when I ask you a lot of questions about the game, you have very reasonable answers. But in the game, I feel like you're not good at negotiating with yourself. About, well, why should I do this? When should I do this? Because I think this game, if you'd made slightly different decisions, if you had a BF sword, if you didn't get zoned, if you didn't walk up at the wrong time when you got hooked by Blitz, I think you probably carried this game.
Yeah, I agree.
If you were bot here, instead of like a fight happening here, you forced them to try dive bot, I think the game looks different.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So yeah, the most important part is just understanding the action and the consequence. And yeah.